Mr. George Boaty.
Name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Right. Can you hear me now? Please tell me that you can hear me now. Let's have a little double check my side.
Mr. George Boaty.
Name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Right. Can you hear me now? Okay, right. Jesus Christ, after all that. Right. What did I do to fix it? Well, I ignored this iPhone 11. I ignored this iPhone X, and I went back to the elderly iPhone 6, which is the only piece of technology I appear to have that actually works. So yeah, so that was fun, wasn't it? Oh well, so much for that. All the effort I went to. I mean, I rigged up an electric light outside. I got the fire all sorted, and yeah. Oh well. You could indeed have had a dump-instead cheeseburger. Now, I had mine earlier on, and to my eternal regret, something happened today. Something that I've been fearing, but half expecting. And I thought one day it'll happen, and today it did. For the first, and I sincerely hope last time, I had to evacuate my bowels at the lavatory of last resort in the Yard of Dreams. Had to be done. Absolutely had to be done. Right, who's here? Everybody. Jolly good. Jolly good. Well, I can't get the iPhones to work fine, Simon. I can't. Every time I try and use this one, then there's just an nonsensical background noise on it. This one was just making rattling noises, and I wasn't using a microphone. Got rid of the microphones out there, so they clearly just don't work. I mean, anything after an iPhone 6 clearly just doesn't work, and that's the top, bottom, and end of it. Yeah, the lavatory of last resort is indeed the final frontier. Well, because I've had what I now firmly believe and accept to be COVID, and quite a nasty little dose of it, I've not been eating. I have no or virtually no appetite, and I've completely lost my taste for all of my normal things. I've not been able to eat a curry since well, for over a week now. I've not been enjoying coffee. My taste buds are all over the shop, and I've just got hardly any appetite at all. But today it was Mustard's turn, of course. So we went to Istanbul, as is his wont, and Istanbul kind of did the trick. I polished off my plate. I absolutely ate the lot, but that's the first time in over a week that I've actually eaten a meal, and it threw my digestion into some disarray, well, I mean, I won't go into detail. I'm sure you would prefer me not to, but I barely made it back to the Yard of Dreams before something really quite unpleasant happened. Basically, you know, when you were a kid, you got those mandarin segments in jelly, and you got them in those little things from the supermarket. Well, basically, I managed to excrete an industrial-sized 3-gallon tub of mandarin segments in jelly, with some gravy, bizarrely, and yeah, yeah, Istanbul on an empty stomach. So yeah, I pretty much accept that that what I had was COVID. Not had it for a while, and I guess I'd forgotten what it felt like. But I haven't had the taste thing and the lack of appetite thing. That came as a bit of a shock. As did the extreme tiredness, and I'm still not right. I'm still not right by any manner or means. I forced myself to go to Mustard's today because I wanted to, because I missed it last week, obviously, and I've really struggled. I'm just not feeling anywhere near right, not even close. Like I said, I'm not eating. I'm just permanently knackered. Well, I say I'm not eating. I polished off Istanbul, didn't I? And the little bits that I am eating are like weird bits. They're not my normal bits. I haven't got my normal taste buds. Hubnut had a bad stomach too, apparently. There seems to be a lot of it kicking around at the moment. Well, I didn't think I had a bad stomach. As I say, have you ever had that feeling where something happens and suddenly, out of nowhere, you feel as if the bottom has fallen out of your world? Well, this afternoon that happened to me, except you need to swap the words world and bottom around in the sentence. And then you will have an insight into exactly what happened to me at the Yard of Dreams today. If anybody else goes into that lavatory within 48 hours, I feel sincerely sorry for them. Long COVID, says Mark. I've had long COVID since the beginning of the pandemic. I had COVID really badly in the first February, I think it was, before it was known as COVID. And I've had long COVID on and off ever since. But the long COVID bit has just been, you know, a little bit of low-grade illness kicking in for a week or so. And it just comes and it goes. And I've been used to having that. But this one this week, I mean, that is, well, that's the worst I've been since I had COVID for the first time. So much for antibodies, eh? I mean, I've had it. I've had long COVID. I've had two doings. What do you call them? Predilections. What are they called? Vaccinations. Those are the fellas. Correct, bad books. That is exactly what happened. The world fell out of my arse. Hubnut City Rover has been scrapped, says Cheeseburger. I know. I posted a video in the Facebook group of it in the scrapyard. He has revealed where he is staying tonight. A covert operation is underway. Oh dear. Oh, Mike, thank you very much. Bit of a super chat from Mike. That's really kind of you, mate. Blackline says, I had COVID last July and I was rough as hell for weeks. Really don't want it again. I'm really struggling with it. I just feel not there. Not there at all. I mean, I've been at the Yard of Dreams all day today, and apart from that little bit of a live, which I kind of struggled with, we haven't done any filming at all because I've just not been up to it. We didn't film lunch. We haven't done any videoing at all. I was just, oh dear. And it's been a week, hasn't it? A week today, and no, I'm just. I mean, I'm nowhere near as bad as I was, obviously, but I'm still nowhere near right. I've still got all of the low-grade symptoms of a cold, a sore throat, but I'm tired. I'm not as overtly tired and achy as I have been, but lethargic is probably the word. I just feel absolutely lethargic. I'm kind of not up for doing anything. But hey ho, there we are. And comments are all over the place. So this is going to be a complete and utter bloody disaster, isn't it? I don't know where these comments are popping up. You'll be fine in a month or two. Thank you very much, Steve. The vax doesn't stop you getting it, just helps to stop you developing a hospitalisation need. Well, I didn't go to hospital, so that's good. It made my head feel heavy and foggy. Very hard to describe. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But it's certainly no fun. I've still got virtually a constant headache, that bit of a sore throat. And yeah, just the lethargy, the tiredness, the lack of appetite. You know, I assumed that I'd be well and truly back to normal by today, and I'm not. So it looks as if I'm going to have to might as well, to all intents and purposes, write this week off as well, just to take the pressure off and try and get myself sorted. There will be some stuff happening this week, though. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Oh, hello. Mustard's here. Jolly good. What fleet member did you drive to the Yard of Dreams? Asks the lovely Joe Cox. And good evening to you, Joe. Today, I took the mighty Derek. Yes, I did. I took the mighty Derek today. Again, because it was kind of the easy option. He was there in pole position, and I was so lethargic and tired all over the weekend and again this morning that I couldn't be asked to sort another car out. You know, it took every bit of effort I had just to get my ass there in Derek. So yeah, Derek was right outside, so I took him. Boaty was really confused today, says Mustard. I wasn't on form, that's for absolutely sure. I was, yeah, and still am. You know, if I wasn't doing this, put it this way, after today, which kind of took it out of me a bit, if I wasn't doing this, I'd just go to bed. I wouldn't eat, I'd just might have a glass of wine, but I would just go to bed. So, Derek looks awesome with his factory wheel trim, says Joe. And his interior spruce up looks great as well. Yeah, it'll be really good when I'm finished. But, you know, again, just so bloody lethargic. Never mind. What doesn't kill us is worth two in the bush. Or something like that. Anyway. Live chat, 0 people watching. Well, who can blame them? So, how are you guys? How are you all doing? Haven't spoken to you for a while. So, apologies that I'm not on sparkling form. Yeah, I just feel a bit crap, and got a serious case that can't be asked. Oh. No, I definitely didn't offer to buy lunch. That much is for sure. Still confused, poor chap. Oh, Mustard, I've had the worst start to this live stream. It was supposed to be outside. I've got a beautiful fire going outside, set up an outside light and everything, and just everything conspired against me. I hate technology. And all at a time when I really can't be asked to deal with anything anyway. But, and don't talk to me about bloody microphones or elderly, oh God. I don't know what was going on with this one. Anyway. So, yeah, how are you guys? How's life with you? How do those wireless chargers work? I'd like to know about that. Do you just plonk the phone on it and it charges? You don't have to plug any doings in. I'd be interested to know about that. Okay, what else have I got to tell you? Absolutely nothing, really. I haven't done anything. I've got my ass to work and slept, and that's about it. I've got nothing of any interest to tell you whatsoever. Is this the first live stream where there hasn't been a glass of wine consumed? Yeah, well, give it a chance. I'm having a glass of wine, so just wait until 11 o'clock. That reminds me, I better rinse my glass out. I did go a good few days without any wine, but I've managed to force some down over the last couple of days. And I shall force some down tonight, don't you worry about that. Let's put the wine in, let's put the glass in the freezer. Get that nice and cool. Wireless charging is a bit of a gimmick. It's just as easy to plug a cable in. Oh, okay. Great, so now the caravan is full of COVID? Oh yeah, probably. And so is the toilet by all accounts. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, thank you, Black Lines. Thank you, Mark. Hope you get better soon. It's no fun at all. It bloody isn't, and I hope I get better soon as well. Oh, hello. Mike, Classic Wheels Well, says, today I added another classic to my collection, an Alpha. For fuck's sake, what have I done? Well, I don't know what you've done, Mike. Let us know, which Alpha have you bought? Now, of course, they say that you're not a true petrol head unless you've owned an Alfa Romeo. And I only barely qualify on that score. All the cars I've had in my life, and I've only ever had one Alfa, and it was a 164 3-litre 24 valve Lusso. Quite frankly, this is all to fuck as well. I've still got another moderator handling things. I've got a hidden message from Simon, Project MGTF. I would like to unhide it. So I'm pressing, allow me to show you. I'm pressing the show button. What's happening? Another moderator just handled this. It's all absolute bollocks. I'm not convinced that any of this is really happening. This could still be some sort of weird COVID dream and I'm actually asleep. I'm just going to check on that. Oh, well, the fire was nice. It was bloody cold out there, mind. It's been a gorgeous day, but... It was definitely a bit chilly out there. Ugh. Right, so we're all... Swap the chat filter back and forth. Oh, that never works. Okay, I'll swap it back and forth. See what that does. Top messages. All messages. And then back to all messages. Top messages. Oh no, it says change to show all. Okay. I had a Black Alpha 156 2-litre twin spark and it was fantastic. But the oil pickup didn't get done, open brackets, recall, close brackets, by the previous owner, and it died at less than 80,000 miles of oil starvation. Oh, okay. This Alpha needs a heap of work, but hey. What is it? What is it, Mike? Have I missed where you told us what it is? Oh, it's a 155. Oh, is it a 155? I like the 155. Especially if it's in, oh, what was it? I think I like them in black with the red carpets. Oh, I'm a little bit jealous of that. Right, 155. All messages will give you everything in order. Okay. It didn't last time I tried it, but let's try it again. All messages. There we go. Oh, it's black. Oh, it's a black one. Lovely. Right, okay. Who's Rubbish Mechanic? Very nice Alpha. Rubbish Mechanic just got his Alpha 90 back. Who's the Rubbish Mechanic? That wasn't me, by the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, the comments have all gone weird again. Oh, it's Mr. Richardson on Mr. Lloyd's channel. The mic is working now, I can smell it. Right, okay. Dorothy, please trim your minge. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, fantastic. Just when I wondered what was going to go wrong next, the battery is running out on this. Let me try plugging you in. Right, in theory, you should be plugged in. We'll see how that goes. It probably won't work. Nothing is working tonight. How is Fanny, asks Joe. How is Fanny? As far as I know, Fanny's fine. I've not even walked up to her or looked at her. Honestly, it's been all I can do to get into Derek and go to work. So, yeah, haven't touched Fanny or... Oh, I was going to say I haven't touched any of the others. That's a lie. The other morning, I kind of felt all right for an hour. So I took Wetleg out with the hood down, turned her wheels over, and I took Shison out as well and turned their wheels over. But Fanny, no, I've not touched Fanny. Update on Stigbürt. Right. Well, I haven't really got an update on Stigbürt, but the last time I checked, the parts which I ordered from Tom Force and paid for 2 weeks ago still hadn't arrived. And the last time I spoke to Tom, he still hadn't sent them. So I will. I'll nip down to the garage tomorrow and find out if the parts have actually arrived. Stigbürt's obviously not done because I've not received a phone call. But at the moment, I don't know if the parts have actually turned up or not. So I will find that out. And equally, there is no update on Brian Johnston. He still needs the exhaust sorting. He still needs the ball joint. He then needs his MOT. But that has been discussed today. So we've got a plan for Brian Johnston. I'm going to order a back box and get it delivered to the Yard of Dreams. The fronty bit of the exhaust is going to have a patch of welding on it. And Mustard is going to get all big and hairy and manly and hammer swinging at things to replace the ball joint, as and when time permits. So, not a problem. Ask as many questions as you like. My head's all over the place. I'm fuzzy and wuzzy. I'll tell you what's going on. I can't think of anything to say. My brain's not working properly. I'm on a go slow. So I'm happy. I'm very happy to see any questions, and I'm very happy to respond to them because I can't actually think of anything to say at all. So, that's interesting, man. Rubbish mechanic is head tech at Birmingham Recycling Centre, hence the name. He's not rubbish at being a mechanic. Right. Not a surprise, says Simon. Not a surprise they'd not arrived if he'd not sent them. Physics makes sure of that. Yes, indeed. Brian Johnson, you mean? No, I don't. I mean Brian Johnston. Poor thing. Get an arm assembly instead. Will be better in the end. Will it? Oh, good. People are asking me questions. I can cope with that through my headache. Favourite film? I was asked this today. Captain Mustard asked me what my favourite film was when I was 10 years old. And somebody's asking what my favourite film is now. And I will give you a very honest answer. I'm just going to think about it for a while. Favourite film. Right, my honest answer would be the one I gave to Mustard. My favourite film is still now what it was when I was 10 years old. And it's La Course en Tête. A close second would be, I can't say it in the original language, but the English translation is A Sunday in Hell. And third would probably be Stars and Water Carriers. So there you go. I've never actually seen Debbie Does Dallas. So that's definitely not my favourite film. No, my favourite film is definitely La Course en Tête. Quite inspirational, really. Dorothy, please trim your minge. Won't you cut your fanny fringe? Your pubic hair makes me despair. Kindly cut that ting down there. Tracy's favourite films are With Nail and I and Baghdad Cafe, neither of which I've ever seen or heard of. Underscore's favourite film is Cling Film. Ooh. Barry's favourite film would be Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Mustard says With Nail and I is brilliant. Mike says he's lying. I'm not. Boaty's favourite film is Debbie Does Dallas. Second favourite, Debbie Does Dallas. I've never seen Debbie Does Dallas. So I'm not into porn. And I never have been. apart from making it. Oh. More hidden messages that I can't show. You have to watch. You have to watch With Nail and I. You, Boaty, is With Nail. Is I? Okay. Garlic, rosemary and salt. Right. You need some more candles. Yes, I do. I know I do. Sorry, just getting a bit of pain there. How do you it's porn? Asks Mike. What? How do I know it's porn, do you mean? What, Debbie Does Dallas? Because everybody knows what Debbie Does Dallas is. It's like the most famous porn film ever, isn't it? Oh, God, I know what it is, I just haven't seen it. Yeah, are you okay? You seem in some pain and discomfort. Yeah, I've got a bit of pain. A hidden message saying, boobies, we want the finest wines available to humanity, and we want them here, and we want them now. Boaty's having a heart attack in a live. Well, everything else has gone wrong. Go on, have a chest pain, then have a cigarette. Brilliant. Oh dear. Oh. My one skin lies over my two skin. My two skin lies over my three. My three skin lies over my foreskin. So pull back my foreskin for me. Pull back, pull back. Pull back my foreskin for me, for me. Pull back, pull back. Pull back my foreskin for me. Oh, this will make everything better. Right, messages are all over the place. I've got no idea what's going on here. Tonight is not going to be my finest hour, is it? Dear me. The next car has to be called Willie, says Joe. Then Fanny has a friend, which will equal Wetleg. Have you saved any money being ill, says Cheeseburger. Probably. Or no. Have I? Have I saved any money being ill? Not really, because I don't really spend any money. The only things I spend money on, I've still spent money on. Direct debits going out and stuff. So no, I don't think I have. Oh, cheers, darlings. Don't die before scratching. More singing, please. Don't die before scratching the community scratch card. Oh, right, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that, because I forgot about this, didn't I? Matt very kindly did a scratch card thing with a £2 scratch card. And this has got a specific split on it. But I'm not going to tell you what the split is until I find out if it's a winner or not. Right, let's see. The next car has to be called Ramya. Oh, Simon's off to bed. Good night, mate. Right, let's have a scratch, scratch, scratch. Nothing, 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 nothing. Winning number is, oh, I can't see that. Let me take this to the light. Winning number 6, 7, 24, 13. No. Sorry, Matt. Nothing there, mate. We've done it again. We've shit out. We're good at scratch cards, aren't we? Oh, God. Right, yes. Okay, so comments are all over the place. No idea what's going on. What else have I got to tell you? Oh, new car news. The new car will be coming on Wednesday. Yeah, and still haven't got a name for it. But yeah, it'll be... I'm struggling just to get any words out at all. Talk amongst yourselves. I've got nothing to say to you tonight. My brain is not working at all, as is neither is anything else. I've been lousy company all day. My wine tastes weird. Everything tastes weird. Oh, except Istanbul. Istanbul didn't taste weird today. Although, I seem to have lost my taste for spice. Not that I can't taste spice, just that I don't want to taste spice. Because I had lots of that lovely hot sauce today and I kind of avoided it. Weird things have happened to my palate. Call the next car COVID. Also, Ross's comment on the tall guy you posted in Facebook was comical perfection. I don't remember posting a tall guy. And I don't remember his comment. Remind me. The new car will be coming before Fanny. As I was riding through the woods one day, a cowboy I did spy. His trousers round his ankles, to a tree his hands were tied. He said he had been ravished by a cowboy who was gay. As I unzipped my jeans, I said, it's not your lucky day. Boaty, have you smooched with Mustard's Scarecross Simon yet? And if so, why is this not on YouTube or... Oh, Scarecrow. Why is this... I know nothing about this Scarecrow. Nothing about it at all. Okay. New car needs to be called Willy or Nobby. It doesn't look like a Willy or a Nobby. The only name I've had come up so far is Betty Blue. And I quite like Betty Blue. But it's not rude or funny. So maybe it's no good. They don't all have to be rude or funny. Right, I tell you what, guys, I'm painfully aware that this is all a bit rubbish because I am just not feeling it. I'm really tired. I can't get my brain to work. I can't think of anything remotely interesting or amusing to say. It's an effort just to bloody speak, and it's kind of worth not keeping you awake for. I've got nothing interesting to tell you whatsoever. I apologise for everything that, oh, Phyllis. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that. So apologies for all of the chaos tonight, and apologies for just not generally being very good. But there we are, that's just how things are at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully, things will soon be properly back to normal, and I'll feel a lot. I did try tonight. I did make an effort. I got the fire going. I got some nice atmosphere going. I rigged up a light outside when I couldn't really be bothered to do anything. So I did make the effort, but yeah, I'm going to go to bed, to be quite honest. How boring is that? So apologies for this being a washout of an evening, but thank you for turning up anyway. I miss you all. I miss feeling better and doing interesting stuff. Tomorrow, right, tomorrow I'll find out if Stigbürt bits have actually arrived, and then Wednesday's going to be a great day, and hopefully I'll be feeling loads better, because Mustard is coming down here on Wednesday, and we're going to have a Peak District Wednesday, and we're going to collect the new car together, and we're going to get some nice footage of both of us entering Fanny and playing about with her, and all of that sort of thing, and we'll have a nice lunch, and I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully I will feel an awful lot better. So yeah, right, let's just wrap it up at that. Apologies guys, I'm sorry this has just been, I'll try and play you out if I can find that. See it somewhere. Ah, there we go. Oh, unmuting, you idiot. Okay guys, take great care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time when hopefully everything, including me, will be a whole lot better. I'm going to bed. Good night, take care, love you all.